Hi, I'm Gary McCord along with Gene Parente from San Diego, California, and Golf Labs. And we've both been working with the SpeedCore. I do it literally every day. I do 50 on one side and 50 the other. Okay.
And you look good.
And I want to stabilize. And the one thing in a golf swing, and when I started using it, I really didn't realize how bad I was using my hips. I wasn't. Because when you get old like me, you start here and you get up here and you go, I'm done here. And you give it a flick, right? I'm done. Once I get here, I'm not going to move. And I started pulling all those things at night, and all of a sudden I can actually move and get through it. And I noticed that the glutes are the biggest basic muscles we have. And those are really important in the golf swing. What have you found in all your data?
So it's funny you say that, Gary. 56 years old. I'm starting to realize.
You youngster, you youngster. Go ahead.
I'm starting to realize when I go to make a left lane change, it's like
everything moves. Yeah, there you go. Try 75. See how you do.
It's no longer the neck.
Exactly.
And so the point being, as you age, you're like a frog in a pot of boiling water. You don't realize it until it's too late, and then all of a sudden you're like, what the hell? And it's the same thing in the golf swing, exactly what you said. Suddenly the hips aren't rotating.
Yep.
And as they're not rotating, guess what? The only way to hit the golf ball is to flip at it.
Yep.
And we know that's incredibly inefficient. So what we've done is we've studied amateurs and tour players. And basically to the point, most amateurs go like that. And a lot of the reason they go like that, they think the arms are the main drivers of the golf swing. They simply don't understand the hips. Now, tour players understand that, and they understand that they have to clear the hips, and as they clear the hips, the club drops in the slot, and then it rotates through and makes contact. But what's interesting about it is just look at the finishing position. Tour player straight down, amateur right here. And the beauty of SpeedCore is it trains with muscle memory. So suddenly, just by doing the exercises daily or every other day, you're training your body to rotate and you're increasing your range of motion at the same time.
Yeah, and it's so important. If you in a golf swing, just what you're saying, all of my buddies my age, when they hit the golf ball, if I put this perpendicular to the target line there on my belt buckle, all my buddies, it stops right there and their hands go past it. Because when the body stops, the hands take over.
Absolutely.
So, and then I look at these guys on the tour, which I used to do 100 years ago, and I got old pictures, and I used to do that. It's there now at impact, pointing that way. So this actually helps us fill that gap between there and there. We're not going to get out here where these kids are, but it helps get you there. And that amount
is massive. Massive.
So
100%.
So basically, Gino, what we're trying to do in this thing now is we're trying to get our body as we get on in years. And if you're just starting, the belt actually helps you understand the hip movement. And the hip movement is so impressive to speed it up and to build it up to where you can use it. And the other thing, we've both got squares on, and you don't really need squares if you go like this. If your body stops and you go like that. But squares, and I used to use the ones with the pointed toes, and I'd get off balance going through. So if we do this correctly, it goes right up there, and this is squared, you can't fall down, which is amazing. It really is cool. I mean, it really does help you stabilize your body as we're getting out to be able to rotate through the SpeedCore and the squares on there.
100%.